Good morning, it's Catherine. It's your favourite disabled influencer. Now, we all hate Mondays, but my Monday has just got really, really good. And that is because I've just had a delivery from the Funky Fidget shop. And that is a mouthful. So I'm going to be tagging them up here. So, as you know, last week I did some reviews on Needohs and the Speks. Speks have just done some release of some new designs of their squishy balls. And I have to admit, I am finding the Speks a lot easier to use, especially on the days where my hands are the most painful. They're not as tough to work with. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've got some of the new releases, plus one great big massive one. So let's have a look inside here so you can have a look. So this is how everything all came. And I'm now going to show you everything individually. So the first thing here, we have the Speks Gumps. So they are like the Gump Squish Balls, but they are slightly textured on the outside. So this is the pink one. So as you can see, it's all like bobbly. Very similar to like a dragon fruit sort of feeling on there without all the little sticky out bits. But give it a good squish. Bearing in mind these are cold as well because they've just come in from the post. But again, the actual shell is really, really thick and they all bounce back into shape really easy. The more you work with them, the softer they get. So that is that one. Let's show you the next one. Then we have the one with the more prickly effect. So as we know, with sensory anyway, it's all about different textures and different feels. And I think that's what Speks are trying to work on. So it's not just about the squishy feel of the ball. It's about the textures as well. Some people like rough edges and soft edges. And it just helps with the anxiety. As again stipulated, that all children with SENS needs, schools are recognising this and allowing wonderful products like this for them to take with them, use them in school, so then it helps them through their stimming moment, and then they can remain at school and still get all their work done too. But these are absolutely great. I'm work with SENS needs, my children with SENS needs, but I buy these personally for myself to help with physio on my hands because I struggle with my hands. So I definitely, any are people with arthritis out there, or anything like that, these are definitely fantastic to work with as well. So that is that one. So let's show you the next one. Then we've got one that is more sort of pointy. It sort of reminded me ages ago. If you remember like the Crystal Maze when they used to go in the big dome and collect all their golden tickets. It's sort of that sort of shape. So I show you this one here. Look, there you go. And again, it's got little pointy bits on it, but they are soft, they are squishy. And again, it's just all about the texture and moving it about. So that is that one. There is one more in the set, which I wasn't very keen on. But it's green and it's sort of a bit like an ammonite shell that sort of swirls round, but that wasn't, that wasn't for me. So I always try to buy things to show you guys, but to review, but I know that, things that I'm going to use myself, and this is definitely one I wanted. And obviously the green one wasn't really to my liking. But the last one I'm going to show you, this is heavy. This is the biggest of all of them. So as like with Needoh, they've gone massive, medium, and then tiny. Speks have also done this as well, and this is the biggest of the glumps. So you saw last week I had the massive, not massive, the medium red and the pink gumps. So this is the big daddy one. So again, it is very tough to use at the moment because it's only literally just come in the post, so it's all very cold and everything. Again, the shell is very, very thick, so you don't want to worry about anything breaking on there. But again, it is, the more you work with it, the softer it gets. And one thing I have noticed as well is occasionally you get little air bubbles in there. So I don't know whether you heard that just then earlier, but when you do get the air bubbles, they do sort of make a little bit of a pop. So it's like a bit of an added bonus, really. But as you can see there, you can squish it into a flat shape there. It's very easy to, it will just go back into its normal round shape too. Again, if you get these dirty, it's very easy to look after them. Just simply wash them and allow them to dry naturally. Don't put anything on them or anything like that because you don't want to ruin this very soft texture. It's not sticky at all. It's quite like a soft skin feel. It's really, it's odd, but it's nice at the same time, if that makes sense. And obviously the Speks there is raised on there. So go and give Funky Fidgets a follow up there. They've got loads of the well-known brands. They also have their own brand that she's made, focusing on different areas of sensory needs for all types of people on the spectrum. So go and give them the follow. Go and have a look. Everything will be linked down there. Again, like with everybody else, they've done it really, really well. The minute you click on the main one link anyway, everything for Speks is all under there. Like I said, they don't just do the soft squishy toys as well. They do have the magnetic sensory ones too, that seem to be now sort of taking on a bit of a craze. That'll be one of my next things to review in time. But as I said, I work on showing things like this because they not only help the kiddies, but they're helping us adults with our physio and our arthritis and our hands. So I definitely recommend them, and it's very good to get your aggression out of as well. Any questions? Pop them down below. Let me know which one was your favourite. And until next time, I will see you soon.